Hi, it's Chris here. Today's song is Slumville Sunrise by Bugg. You can download this 3-sided handout in the link below. There's the intro riff, the verse, pre-chorus, chorus part 1, chorus part 2, and finally we're going to learn the guitar solo. Let me play the intro riff full speed and then I'll show you nice and slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it uses some power chords and single notes. A power chord is 2 or more notes played together. So it's going to be open top and 2 on the 5th together. And I'm using a pick for this song. And then 2 on the 5th, open 5th, or 0 on the 5th, and then 3 on the top. So the first 4 notes go like this. And then the next 4 notes go like this. So that was open 5th, 2 on the 4th, and twice on this chord. Then 3 on the top, then open top and 2 on the 5th. Let me show you the intro riff one last time, after 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you repeat the same riff 3 times for the first part of the intro. Then we have this, and again. So we start off with the first half of the main riff, which is open top, 2 on the 5th. Then 2 on the 5th, open 5th, 3 on the top, the 5th, so it's going to be open 5th, 2 on the 4th, 2 on the 3rd, 2 on the 2nd, and instead of doing this way, which is using 3 fingers, I'm just going to bar it with my index. So we'll play the 5th, the 4th, 3rd and the 2nd. Let me show you the riff into the A major chord. So it's the riff, down, up, and then it's 3 on the top to open top, then 4 A majors, 3 on the top, open top, then 4 of A major again, then 3 on the top. Okay, let me show you the second half of the verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, we are up to the second line of the verse, page 1. It starts off just the same with the main riff. However, this time you'll play it twice. And again. And then into the second half, which is this. However, this time you're going to add an additional 4 A's and 3 0 on the top. Let me show you where we are. We're just here. Okay, so let me show you one more time. So it's going to be 0 on the top, 2 on the 5th, 2 on the 5th, open 5th, 3 on the top, then 4 A's, 3 0 on the top, 4 A's, 3 0, 4 A's, 3 0, 4 A's, and 3 0. Great. We are on to page 2, the handout. So now we're on to the pre-chorus, which uses the E minor chord, and it goes like this. E minor is open first, second, third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and open top. So the pattern for this is the top string, and then I'm going to do down, up, up, down. Let me show you the pre-chorus one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, now we're on to the chorus. There are 2 parts. This is part 1. The chords are E minor, which is open first, second, third, 2 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, and open top. Then to C, which is open first, 1 on the second, open third, 2 on the fourth, 3 on the fifth, and nothing on the top. Then to G, which is going to be third fret on the first, open second, open third, open fourth, 2 on the fifth, 3 on the top. And then lastly, it's B7, which is 2 on the fifth, 1 on the fourth, 2 on the third, open second, and with your baby finger, your fourth finger, 2 on the first, and miss off the top. Let's go back to the beginning. This is the pattern for E minor. It's going to be the top string on its own, then the full chord, then a hammer-on pull-off between, well, I'll show you first. So it will be open fourth, 2, open fourth, then 2 on the fifth, and then it's C, a C major chord with the same pattern. So the top, so the fifth string for C, then the full chord, hammer on pull off between open fourth, 2, open fourth, and then this time 3 on the fifth, which is the root note of C. Then to G major. Whoops. So that's top, the full chord, then a hammer on pull off between 0 and 2 on the fifth string. One last time. Then it's B7, so the fifth string, and then 5 lots of the full chord. So top, well, the fifth string, and then with the full chord it's down, hang on, down, up, no, down, down, up, down, up. So the fifth, then down, down, up, down, up. Repeat part 1 of the chorus twice, and this is part 2. Mistake there, who cares? Right, so you start on C, you do the fifth string, you play the fifth string, then the full chord, then play a hammer on the fourth string between the open fret and number 2. So the fifth string, the full chord, and then 0, 2 on the fourth, and then the full chord twice. Repeat that again. Similar pattern on G, so it's going to be the top, the full chord, then a hammer on between open fifth and number 2. Then the full chord. And lastly it's this. So the top, the full chord, 3 in the top, and open A. Then we get to B7. Hang on. It's too late. It's 12 o'clock again. Oh my god. Right, so B7 is going to be 2 5th strings on the 2nd fret. Then, not the full chord, but these are the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th and the 5th string. The strings of B7. So the 5th string twice, and then 5 4 3 2 twice. Then the 5th string, and then the 1st to the 5th, and then the 4 middle strings, and the top, not the top, the 5th. Okay, here's B7 from part 2 of the chorus. And because I'm tired, I forgot to include E minor at the end of the chorus. It goes like this. It goes top, and then 5 lots of the full chord. And once more. So if you don't know where we are, we're here. So if we turn over to page 3, it's chorus. It's still the chorus part 2, but continued. So it's C, which we've already done. So that's the 5th, the full chord. Then 0 2 on the 4th, and full chord twice, and again. G, we've already done this one. So the top, the full chord, 0 2 on the 5th, the full chord twice. The top, the full chord, and 3 on the top, 0 on the 5th, and B7 again. Whoops. Now we're on to the guitar solo, which goes like this. Although it's kind of fast, it's the scale that it uses is fairly simple. It's based around the E minor pentatonic scale. It starts off in this position and then goes down to the open kind of shape. So it's going to be double 12 on the 1st and 2nd strings, and you can slide into this or not. So you're going to do 12 12 once, and then 3 12s on the small E string, and then 3 lots of 4 on 12. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. The next bar goes like this. And there's a lot of these things that are called pull-offs, or flick-offs as I call them, because it's more of a flicking. It's where you pick one note and flick downwards to produce a sound on another note. So it'll be 15 to 12 on the first string, and then 15, 12 on the second, and again, then 14 to 12 on the third string, and then 14 on the third, 12 on the second, and then two lots of 14, 12 on the third with pull-offs. So that's where you pick 14 and flick off to 12. And the same thing, but on string 4. Let me play you the second bar of the solo nice and slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, line 2 of the solo goes like this. I think. So it's 12 on the 4th string. No, 14 on the 4th string. 12 on the 3rd. And then a hammer on between 14 and 12 on the 4th. Hammer on. Man, I'm tired. 14. So pull off. That's what I meant. Between 14 and 12 on the 4th, you do this twice. Then 14, 12 on the 5th. Then back to 14 on the 5th. 12 on the 4th. 14 on the 5th. Then 12 on the 5th to 10. And 12 on the top. Let me show you the third bar of the guitar solo one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the next bar, the 4th bar, or actually the 5th bar, goes like this. That's 5 to 3 on the first string with a pull off or flick off. So you flick downwards so that you produce a nice loud sound on the 3rd fret. Short rest, and then you do 3 on the second. Then 2 lots of 5, 3 with a pull off on the second as well. From the beginning. And this phrase. So this is where you slide 4 on the 3rd string to 2, and 6 lots of 2. I think that was it. So let me show you the 5th bar of the guitar solo one last time. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 6th bar goes like this. So it's 2, 3, 2, 0 on the 5th string. So play 2, then hammer on to 3, then a pull off to 2, then a pull off to open 3, and then 2, 0 on the 3rd again. 2, 0 on the 4th, and again, then 2 on the 5th, open 5th, 3 in the top. One last time. And the final part goes like this. So 1, 2, I think that's 5 lots of open top string. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Cool. Right, let me show you the guitar solo one last time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh boy, that was tough. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this lesson. Please download the free handouts, and I guess you can work through it in your own time and just use this video to sort of help you out. Thanks for watching. See you next time.